Good morning, friends. I am going to be sharing with you what you're going to do today. So, first thing you can do is check in with me, and that's going to be like our attendance. So, remember, there's two ways that you can check in. You can check in through the Google form. So, you click on it, you click which emoji represents you, you tell me why you're feeling this way, rate your readiness to learn today. So, pick how ready you are to learn today. And anything else you would like to share with me, that could be something you're going to do today, something you did over the weekend, anything you want to share with me. Or you can do Flipgrid. So you just click on the link, you click log in with Google, and then remember the topics are over here. So don't forget to check this. I will add each day. So start with Monday, March 16th, and don't forget that it will tell you the question right here. So when you do your Flipgrid, you want to answer this question. What is something you did over the weekend? So I've already done my video. So when you're ready to do yours, you click on this button. You can add some fun stuff to your thing. Don't forget that you can comment and like other people's stuff as well. Okay, so after you check in, look at your lessons for the day, and let's see what we're doing for Monday. Okay, so don't forget that when you are on Dreambox or Lexia today, or Khan Academy or Raz Kids, any of those apps, you're not on them for like more than 15-20 minutes like we normally are in school. And then same for read to self. You can read as much as you want to, but for the scheduled time, just do about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay. So for reading today, you're going to be reading a story called Stone Stew, and you're going to be learning about prefixes. Okay. So check in your folder or check on Google Classroom. And the first thing that I want you to do is I want you to read a story called Stone Stew. So it's this first one. And you're going to be reading about folk tales. So those are just going to be stories those that are passed down from generation to generation, and they typically teach us a lesson. Okay. Now with each story, you're going to be having this paper. It should be front and back, and you're actually not going to be able to do this back part until you read two stories, because you're going to be answering how the stories are similar, but you can't do that until you read two stories. So you'll be doing this tomorrow, okay? Today, what I want you to focus on is I want you to focus on this key question: why do different cultures tell similar stories? Okay. So think about our culture, America, English, those types of things, and think about a Hispanic culture, Mexico, those types of things. And how are our stories similar? Okay. So you're going to read the folktale and you're going to be looking for these details. Okay. Now you should have a copy of this so you can circle and underline all over your story. Okay. You're going to tell me the characters. You're going to tell me the theme. So that's going to be kind of like the lesson learned here. You're going to tell me what happened in the story, and you're going to tell me how it ended. And then down here, you're going to answer this key question. So you're going to answer, why do you think different cultures tell similar stories? Okay. This is the first time you're really being exposed to folk tales. So just do your best on this question. Okay. Hopefully, the more you read folk tales, the easier it's going to get, okay? So after you read your comprehension, you are going to be looking at the prefix PowerPoint, okay? So you're going to click on that. And if your computer lets you download this, you can like click through it, but if not, just scroll down. And you're going to be learning about prefixes and how they change words. So let's look at this one. So prefixes are in yellow, and they're going to be like shortened letters that change the meaning of a word, and those are going to be in blue. Okay, so think about this word turn. Like when you're turning, you're moving your body. Okay, When you're happy, that's an emotion. You feel good, you're glad, you're smiling. And then the word trust means that you believe someone when they tell you something, okay? However, when we put these yellow pieces in front of the word, it changes the whole meaning of it, okay? And different prefixes mean different things. Like the word re means to do again. So if I return, I'm going to turn again, okay? Unhappy means the opposite of happy, okay? So un is going to mean like not or the opposite. And then miss, if I mistrust someone, it means like not or the opposite, like I don't trust someone, okay? So I want you to work through this PowerPoint, and I want you to focus only on prefixes, so words that come before a word, okay? And this PowerPoint will tell you what these different prefixes mean. Like dis means not. Dishonest means to be not honest, okay? And so you're just going to work through this. And if you look at your lesson plan, you're looking at this PowerPoint on this day. Oh, I'm sorry. Go back. And you're going to be looking at it on Tuesday. Okay, so I want you to look at this PowerPoint twice before you start on your prefixes worksheet, okay? For math today, I want you to spend some time on Dreambox or Khan Academy. Doesn't matter which one. I want you to start with this Go Math Chapter 11, okay? This is going to help you work through partitioning shapes, okay? Now, when we partition shapes, that means we're going to be cutting them in half, thirds, or fourths. And we've talked about this a little bit, okay? But I'll probably post a video on it. Two things I want to talk to you about. First is this video. If you click on this, this will give you kind of a review of how to partition or cut shapes into equal parts. If this pops up, click out of this. I'm going to try to change this. Okay, but there should be a video. Hopefully that won't pop up for you. And then the copy that you have of this paper, partitioning shapes, the pictures are like really clumped together and you can't even read the problems. So on this one, you should be able to read the problems and see the picture. And we're going to work through these tomorrow together or the next day, okay? Because you're going to be working on those problems for the next 2 days, okay? So if you look on Monday, you're going to partition shapes, and on Tuesday, you're going to partition shapes, okay? So I want you to work in the Go Math book, chapter 11, do a couple problems tomorrow, do some more problems in Go Math, and then go back to that worksheet, okay? For writing today, remember you can do your March notebook, you can work in your cursive book, or you can do one of these writing prompts. And you have your math notebook, so anytime you need to write something down, do it in that notebook. Even if it's not math, just keep it all together, okay? So you could pick one of these prompts to write about. And when you're doing these math problems, if you don't have room on this page, like do it in your notebook, okay? Write down the problem and show your work in your notebook, okay? So that's math and writing. Science, you should remember how to do this. Pull out your science lessons. And it will walk you through how to do it. Now, we did this the other day in class. Like, we had a bag of stuff. We had a water bottle, bouncy ball, sticker, piece of candy. We had all that stuff. And we were describing those things with these properties right here. So we talked about the color, the shape, the texture, the size, hardness, luster, and absorbency. And right here, it describes that property for you. So here's the directions at the top. Find objects in your home and use the properties of matter table to describe each object. So go pick something around your home, like a cup, and describe it. So tell me the color of the cup, tell me the shape, tell me how it feels, tell me the size, tell me the hardness, the luster, and the absorbency. Okay? So that's what you're doing for science. And then for social studies, you are doing the Scholastic News, Green River, because St. Patrick's Day is this week. So remember that you can read your Scholastic News online if you want to, and that's going to be under important websites. And remember, if there's a password, it's going to be up here. So the password is class of 2029. Click on Scholastic News. Click on Login, Student, Class of 2029. Click on Why is this river green? You can watch a video, look at vocabulary, and then you gotta click Listen and Read over here to pull up the story. If you have time later today, you can play the game for some free time. Okay? So, I'm gonna work on sending you guys some videos to help you with partitioning shapes, but just reach out to me through Classroom Dojo, or you can comment on these things and ask questions too. There should be like a little space down here where you can type a question, okay? So if you're struggling or you need help, go ahead and ask, okay? I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.